finally rest and watch the sunrise.
I can't rest, and I don't think you should either. Because if you actually look at the solicitations and all of these announcements, there is not a single ongoing series that was announced at New York Comic Con starring a black character. Like, unless we find out that the Firestorm ongoing is Jason Rush, we're literally going into 2026 without a single black character having an ongoing at DC Comics. And it gets even worse when you realize that Marvel's only ongoing solo titles starring black characters are Storm and Miles Morales' Spider-Man, and Miles is only hanging on by a thread because of the fact that Spider-Verse has sold so well as a movie. And like, DC will be very quick to be like, oh, well, we tried, we gave you guys Black Lightning, why didn't you guys read Black Lightning? Because the problem is, you keep doing these single little mini-series here and there, you don't give them the time to cook. Someone tried to argue with me about this on Twitter, and I was really annoyed because they were like, oh, well, if black fans actually read the books, if they actually bought the books, then DC and Marvel will make more black books. But that's not how this works. So many individuals don't know that only the single issue pre-orders matter. I've talked about it in multiple videos that DC and Marvel only care about the pre-order sales of single issues. They do not care if you walk in and buy something off the shelf. And that's the biggest problem that we face as black comic book fans. Like, if you want to trade wait and see if a book might be good in like 6 months, no. It doesn't matter. Unless you pre-order that trade, it does not matter. If you try to order it on Amazon, nope, that doesn't matter. And what's so funny is we are in a weird situation with Mr. Terrific Year One, where comic shops didn't buy that many copies of the #1, but the #1 is spiking because James Gunn is saying they might be doing a Mr. Terrific TV show or a movie, and now everyone's like, oh, we need to get Mr. Terrific stuff. We didn't sign on to the miniseries and pre-order. Now the #1's gonna be all up in cost, and it's like, bro, you didn't pay attention to the fact that he was in the movie before it came out, and look what happened. Now he's blowing up, but this Year One miniseries is only a miniseries. Why aren't you greenlighting and announcing an ongoing series? DC and Marvel both need to stop with the miniseries and greenlight 2 to 3 books that are solo series starring black characters. You need to allow them to be published and solicited for over a year and allow them to hit trade paperback status and allow them to exist for more than a year. You need to promote them. You need to let people know how the pre-order system works. Otherwise, they're not going to do well. Otherwise, they just look racist. Have a great day.